Hi, my name is Sam Rader, and I'm here to do my speech. These are my audience members. This is Ryan, and this is Kenny. They're a couple of friends of mine from class. And my speech is about why I think that Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer of all time. Number one, he just dominated the game like no other person has in a set period of time. There's a lot of people that have a lot of opinions on who the best is. You could ask 100 people and probably get at least 50 different answers. It's that wide open, but I believe Tiger Woods is the best because he has beat the best over a shorter period of time than the rest. Some of the people that people consider the best are Sam Snead. He has a record 82 PGA Tour victories. He won 6 majors, but he failed to win the U.S. Open, which was kind of a big deal for some people because they feel that without having won that final major, you can't really be considered the best when all the other people that are considered have won that. He is personally one of my favorites, but I don't think that he is the best player of all time. Another person that is sometimes considered the best is Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones was a great golfer of his time, but he played in the 20s and 30s. He was the first person, or he still is the only person to win the Grand Slam, which is winning all 4 majors in the same year. He built one of the most famous courses and one of the most well-respected courses at Augusta National in Georgia. But the reason I don't think he's the best is because he failed to turn pro. He was always an amateur, which means he didn't get paid to play the game of golf. He was more focused on his other life, his wife, and his education. He actually got degrees from 3 different universities. But without having played against professionals, I don't think that he can be considered the best golfer of all time because he's not played against the top competition of his time. Another person is Arnold Palmer. I'm sorry. Arnold is 5th all time with wins. He's 3rd all time in majors. Without Arnold, the game would not be the same as it is today. He brought a lot of television to the game. Before him, it was just kind of a once-in-a-while televised kind of thing. Some people came, some people didn't really care. But then when Arnold got on tour, everybody wanted to come. He had a following called Arnie's Army. He was just a great golfer. He won for a while, and then the next person, Jack Nicklaus, who is considered to be one of the best all time, came along and he gave Arnie a run for his money. He had the better of him in the head-to-head matchups that they did have. He has the most majors of all time with 18, and he is, I believe, 2nd in tour wins. The reason I don't think that Arnold and Jack can be considered the best is because of the lack of competition they had at the time that they were playing. They had their great golfers and everything like that, but there wasn't a substance. There wasn't as many people at the top of the list that they were competing against. So this is the reason why I think Tiger is the best golfer. He's just dominant. He has won so many amount. He's 4th on PGA Tour wins. He's 2nd in majors, and I believe that he will catch Jack Nicklaus by the end of his career. He is still only 35 years old. He dominated the year 2000. I have a stat sheet. It's called Dominance Thy Name is Tiger, 2000. Just to read you off some of these stats. In the year 2000, he was 1st in scoring average, 1st in all-around ranking, 1st in the money leaders with $6,616,000. He was 1st in ball striking. He was 1st in greens and regulation, 1st in total driving, 1st in consecutive cuts, 1st in top 10 finishes, 1st in par breakers, 1st in bounce backs, 1st in birdie average. He was 3rd in driving distance, 10th in scrambling, and 24th in putting average. Just to let you know, those are the majority of the main stats that the PGA Tour keeps, and he dominated every one of them. He was probably the most successful black athlete of that year. He's the most dominant black athlete, and he has competed against a lot of good players. He's played against people that beat him all the time. It's just a lot of good people are playing now. You could go out any weekend and anybody could win. There's no set favorite. Another reason, he has his own video game, and he has for quite a while. I believe that if you have your own video game, you got to be pretty good at what you do. That just speaks in and of itself. So those are the reasons that I believe that Tiger Woods is the best, but that's just my opinion. A lot of people don't like Tiger because of his controversy with all the women lately, but I don't feel that affects his athletic career. So that's why I think he's the best, and it's up to you to decide who you think he is, and that's it.